This is Russ. Yeah, I'm back out on the road again. What am I riding today? This is the Magicycle Deer 20 2.0. Yeah, the blue bike. Yeah, it's actually a Sunday that I'm riding this on. I usually don't go out on Sundays, as you know, but I had to do it because the weather is agreeable. Yeah, it's like 61 degrees out right now. I still have all my stuff on. I got two hooded sweatshirts. I've got clear this notification stuff here. Two hooded sweatshirts. I've got my yellow safety vest on. I've got my full gloves on. Long pants, of course. Yeah, I'm all decked out. Yeah, I've got my xnito helmet on, and it has the liner on it too. This time I have the liner on correctly. I don't know why I had the liner on wrong when I first did the review of this bike. I mean, it's not like I'd ever used it before. I used it last year. But you know, you take things off and you forget how it goes on. So I stuck it on, it was inside out. I kept thinking, this doesn't feel right. Well, now we know why it doesn't feel right. It wasn't on right, that's why. Let's turn here. So yeah, I put it on correctly this time. But I brought some other products with me to show you. I'm gonna find a spot I can go pull over and show it to you, but let's just go down the street first here. I don't know where I am. And hi. The little girl at the bicycle said hi to me. Had to say hi. Had to say hi back to her, right? She was riding her bikes. I think she had training wheels on. Training wheels. Hey, people have asked me before, do they have training wheels for e-bikes? I did see one once before. Somebody sent me a link to one. Man, I wish I kept that link because other people would ask me about that after that. Training wheels for an e-bike. Well, maybe it was training wheels for a regular adult-sized bike. I don't know what it was. But, yeah, why not? You know, training wheels, get you started again, right? So anyway, I figured I better get out there while the getting's good. And so I said, well, I'm not going to go too far. I'll just ride around a little bit, you know, while we can still. Now, I just saw those ladies had t-shirts on. I don't know how they were able to do that. I've got two sweatshirts on. Well, okay, here's the thing. You know, when you're riding, you've got wind blowing up against you, so obviously you feel it colder than maybe they do. Yeah, it's the wind chill. We call it the wind chill. And yeah, that could affect you, definitely. You know, you may not think much of it when you get out, but when you've been riding and the wind's blowing on you, you kind of think twice. Yeah, that's why I said, no way, I'm bringing two sweatshirts on, putting on the safety vest. I don't think the safety vest adds a whole lot. I mean, it's perforated, so wind gets through it anyway, but hey, it's on. I'm gonna show you some new products that came in, but gotta find a spot I can stop to do that in. I'm gonna see if I can find a trail, go there, and stop there and talk a little bit. In the meantime, thanks for the comments on the Magicycle Deer 20 review. Appreciate that for those who watched it. Yeah, if you haven't seen the review of this bike, go ahead and take a look at it. I'll put a link at the tail end of the video. You know, sometimes you see videos and it'll tell you, okay, so they'll suggest a video for you. Well, I can actually suggest the videos for you if I want to, or I could let it go where YouTube suggests a video for you. I'll put a thing there so that you can see the review of this bike if you hadn't seen it yet. All right? Yeah, check it out. It might be a bike that you might want. Never can tell. Now, let me say this, and I mentioned it even on the review, that there's always, okay, that guy's going that way, so we'll turn left here. There's always Black Friday deals going on, and you don't even have to wait till Black Friday anymore. These things happen a lot earlier, okay? Check out Magicycle's Black Friday deals. See if they have any promos going on. Yeah, could be on bikes that you might want. Could be on accessories that you might want. You never can tell. All right, so let me pull off here. Just go off on grass here for a second. Get off the path. Make sure I'm not in anybody else's way. So I wanted to show you a couple things here. First off, let's get to, well, here's what the bike looked like, in case you haven't seen it. Let me show you that. Well, here. Okay, you guys saw this one, right? This is xnito's new side view mirror. It's kind of interesting. It sticks way up, okay? So it actually, arm goes way up. This thing also rotates. There's several points where you can actually change the rotation. It rotates around if you want. This thing changes around. You can put it wherever you like. I like it in this position. And then I'll take a look at this. Okay, this is a new xnito thing. Now, I'm not going to leave it here. I just brought it here out this way. So what this is this is a handlebar mount bag that they sent us. Mrs. Wright actually requested this one. It's not going to permanently put it here. She mounted it. I'll show you how she did it. She mounted it on my my cables here because it's not designed for this, the way this is set up, but she has a bike that she's going to put it on. And so she wants to be able to carry her keys in her purse and all that stuff. So this is actually perfect for that. So if you're looking for this type of handlebar type bag, yeah, handle stash it says. If you're interested in that, look into this one. This is sold by xnito as well. And then xnito went ahead and sent her a new helmet. Look at this one. Pastel colored helmet. Let me turn it on. It's got silver on here. Got your typical flashing, non-flashing, rotating around a little bit. Turn it all off. Charge it up over here as well. So it's got that. It's got the front light, of course. It's got the visor, which is removable. But they changed a little bit here. Of course, this thing too, you know, you guys know about these things, right? Turn that, fits your head size. But they changed this. As you know, it's magnetically clasped. But now you pull this little red thing and it unsnaps. Let me show you here better. It's hard to hold on with the gloves. So it's got, it's like a circular thing. But when you pull that, this part in here opens up. So magnetically clasp, pull the little red thing, comes right off. Very cool. I don't know if all of the new ones will be having this going forward, or is it just a series or whatever, but yeah, nice. Thank you, xnito, for sending it to Mrs. Wright. They wanted her to have one of the new pastel color bike helmets. So she took a look and she says, yeah, I'll get the blue one. It's kind of blue with a kind of like a cream colored, yellowish cream colored trim on there. So there you go. So I told her I was going to take it out. She wanted me to put it in a bag or something to keep it from getting dirty. So, okay, we'll do that. Make her happy with that. Okay, let's leave it in there while we get back on the bike and go riding a little bit more. So thank you to xnito. If you're looking for a side view mirror, take a look at the new xnito mirror. I'll readjust myself here after we get past here. Hello. Okay, so let me readjust my side view mirror here since I was messing with it. There we go. Yeah, they've got some new accessory things besides helmets now. So take a look on there. They have a new bell too, which is kind of interesting. Their bell can hide an air tag in it. There you go. You guys are wondering where can you stealthily, is that a word? Hide an air tag? Take a look at their bell. And then, of course, if you're interested in any of the xnito products, use the affiliate link that I have in my description of all my videos. Or you can take a look at the russisright.com website. There's always links in there for you to see bike links and accessory links and everything like that. It helps me out a little bit, gives me a little bit of a commission there. Keeps us going. And xnito had some discount code for us too. I don't know whether that applies for all these accessories or not, but hey, try it. It doesn't hurt. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. If it does, then you save some money, right? There you go. So thank you to xnito for all that stuff. Thank you to Magicycle too for this bike. Let's not forget Magicycle. Thank you for them. Okay, I would be remiss not to mention that Magicycle has accessories as well. Yeah, take a look at their stuff too. So yeah, I think pretty much everybody's got Black Friday sales going on. So take a look to see what's out there. This is always the best time to buy stuff. I've always said that holiday time, best time to buy a bike and accessories. And now that the season has wound down for many people, even better. Because companies want to sell product, right? They got to keep going all year round. So sometimes you'll notice promos happening, and sometimes not so much. So you do have to keep your eyes open and peeled. Whoever came up with that? Keep your eyes peeled. It doesn't sound nice. All right, so let's hit him with the bell there. There we go. Go on the side. Give him the head nod. Yeah, I gotta do the head nod. Do you guys do the head nod? I do the head nod. Yeah, you pass somebody, sometimes your hands are busy. You know, you're steering the bike. You don't want to wave to the people, so you give them a head nod. They give you a head nod back. Now, motorcycle guys do it a little bit differently. They usually put their hands down and they give you a wave that way. Yeah. So yeah, I even get motorcycle guys will give me a head nod or give me the wave. You know. And the guys are out doing the fishing. Yeah, I have not done much fishing. I'm really disappointed this year that I didn't do it. But so much stuff has been going on. I just have not had the opportunity to do it. And then weather wasn't cooperative this year. And all sorts of things. All sorts of stuff. My buddies were not available to go fishing with me. Fishing Jim and Gail, they had their things going on. So yeah, we didn't get a chance to go out much. We went out a couple of times and that was it. Feel bad. We were planning to do some Lake Michigan fishing too, try to fish for some salmon. I even bought the salmon stamp and everything, but we didn't do it. Yeah, I'm really disappointed in us. We didn't do anything. Oh well, what are you gonna do? So this Deer 20, you can do pedal assists through you know, a torque sensor or a cadence sensor setting. I have this going way too fast here. I'm trying to find a good setting for myself here. Maybe pedal assist level 4. I went in there and I adjusted the pedal assist levels to where I typically would put the levels at. It was close. Yeah, it was close, but I wanted something a little bit different, so I modified it slightly. Yeah, the advanced settings is really easy to modify on these magicycle display screens. So on the review of this bike, you'll see a link to that. Okay, so if you want to see how to make the modifications, take a look at that video. That was done a year or two ago, something like that, and it still applies. The only thing I think that's not on there is the pace setting, which is the cruise control setting, right? So that's the only thing that's not on there currently. But I've just told it to you, okay? When you're in the advanced setting, you just look at pace, turn it on or turn it off. Yeah, off is cruise control off, on is cruise control on. You just call it something differently, that's all. All right, so I didn't charge the battery up since the review. So I'm down to 67% on the battery power, because it was already down before I even took the bike for today, because I'd ridden it a little bit during the review, of course. So some comments came in saying that people like the color of the bike. Yeah, I do too. This blue, somebody says it's kind of like a teal color. Yeah, I guess. I see, my problem is I don't know what color is the description of colors. You said it's teal, I would go, okay, what color is that? What shade of blue is that? So I don't know, but it's a nice looking blue. I really like it. Dawn yellow is nice too. I had the dawn yellow for the original Deer 20 before the 2.0s came out. Yeah. Dawn yellow is kind of like school bus yellow. Think about how the school buses look, okay? That really bright yellow, that's what the dawn yellow looks like to me. Although I don't think school bus yellow sounds good. Dawn yellow is a much better name. So we'll give Magicycle credit for coming up with a better name than that. So now for the seat post on this one, I think if the seat post was a little higher, I would like it better. I did change out the seat post on one of my other bikes. It comes with a 250 millimeter size seat post. I think 300 millimeter to 320 would be better for me. 300 would be sufficient. Just bring it up a little bit higher and then I would get my full leg extension that I typically like. So that's why you don't see me pedaling as much right now, because I'm still a little more cramped in than I prefer. I may change out the seat post. I'm gonna have to find where I bought that other 300 millimeter and buy one. You get the correct diameter too, okay? Now, I do have the Ocelot Pro 2.0. Remember that bike? Yeah. It's kind of a burgundy type colored bike. I don't remember what they call it. I don't think they call it burgundy. My memory's so bad, I don't recall what everybody calls things. But I was originally gonna buy a shim for it so that I could put the suspension seat post on it. Remember that? Well, that shim that comes with the suspension seat post is the actual size. Yeah, that's the one that Magicycle gave me. That's the Sun Tour seat post. So I'm gonna swap out that one with the Sun Tour seat post, and then it has a Bikeroo saddle on it right now. So I'm just gonna swap it. Oh look, this is a Tesla truck, Cybertruck. I don't know about you guys, but I think that's a pretty ugly looking truck. I'm sorry. Sorry, Tesla. No, it's just so squared off. I mean, there's like, they spent so much money on that thing. They could have come up with something that looks a little bit more, I don't know. Well, they feel it's futuristic, but I don't know. I don't know about you. Okay, here. If you like the Cybertruck, okay, I'm not talking about its features, okay? I'm sure it has a lot of great features on it. I'm talking about the look of the truck. If you like it, put a comment below. If you don't like it, put a comment below. All right, it has nothing to do with e-bikes, but I gotta find out what you guys think about this truck. I don't like it. I think it's kind of weird looking. Now, when I was out in California, I seen many of those Cybertrucks out there. Yes, but yeah, we see a few every now and then here in the northwest area of Chicago suburbs. That's where I'm at. A lot of people always ask where I'm from. Yeah, that's where we're at. Now, okay, let me tell you a little bit about Chicago. You know, it has nothing to do with e-bikes, but hey, we're riding around. Let's just talk. Yeah, there's north side guys, then there's south side guys, okay? There's always been a little rivalry between north side and south side residents. If you're a north side guy, you're probably a Chicago Cubs fan. If you're a south side guy, you're probably a White Sox fan, okay? Of course, the Sox have always made fun of the Cubs for not being able to get to the World Series, but then we did. Took us forever to get there, but we did, right? And now neither one of them are doing good. In fact, I think Sox did so bad last year. I think they were like the worst team in the league or something. That's what I was hearing. I don't follow that much what the Sox are doing or what the American League does, but yeah, I'm a north side guy, so I'm a Cubs fan, right? Cubs fans are die-hard, loyal fans, and I know the Chicago White Sox fans are the same way too for the Sox. So yeah, there's the rivalry between North Side and South Side that way. It's okay. It's okay. Doesn't matter. Everyone has their teams, right? And people always ask, hey, do you watch the Chicago Bears? No, I don't watch the Bears either. We usually don't do too good on that either. Okay, we made the Super Bowl one time. Who knows, when was that? When they did the Super Bowl shuffle with the Chicago Bears. When was that? Was that like 84, 85? I don't know what the year was. It was way back when. Yeah, we haven't been there since. What's wrong with the Chicago teams? I have no idea. But I'm not a very big, I don't know what that is. 9/16. Is that like a Harry Potter thing? I don't know. Anyway, I'm not a very big sports fan. All right, okay, I got to get another opinion for you guys. Did you guys watch that Mike Tyson fight against Jake Paul? Did you guys watch that? Did you watch the whole thing? I watched, I watched the first 3 fights. All right, so the opening fights. And then by the time they got to I watched the first 2 fights. Let me put it that way. I've watched the first 2 fights. By the time I got to the 3rd fight, which is the women's fight, yeah, Netflix was kind of like faltering on me. It wouldn't work. It was like saying 25%. It would just kept going around in circles. I finally gave up on it. I said, okay, I won't be able to see it live, even though I intended to watch it live, but I didn't because I couldn't see it. It was fine. I think maybe too many people are watching Netflix on the streaming or something. I don't know what happened, but it died out on us. So I watched it the next day. Let me say this. For me, okay, this is my own perspective on it. You guys may have a different perspective, but I thought that the main event, Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson, was absolutely a waste of time. Oh, come on, Mike Tyson. Come on, he didn't do anything. He barely threw hardly any punches. He looked winded and tired out, you know, and yeah, I personally think he just did it for the money. I hate to say that, but I think he did. And I think a lot of people said the same thing too, because they weren't too impressed. It'd be another story if he threw more punches and actually landed a couple that said and did something, right? But no, nothing. So, but the other fights, okay, the first fight, I said, that wasn't that interesting either. The one guy kept showboating a lot, just like, come get me, come and get me, you know, that kind of thing. I didn't appreciate that. And then the second fight was pretty good. Yeah, the second fight was pretty good. The third fight was with the women. I thought that was the best of them all, okay? Because those ladies really went all out. I won't give it away. If you haven't seen it, I won't give it away. But yeah, you know, they fought before together, and it was controversial because many people felt the other person should have won. I won't say who. And then so they had this rematch, okay? Controversial again, okay? I won't tell you who won or who didn't win, but there was a lot of blood. There was a lot of blood on that fight. Ladies kept going at it, and that cut was really bad, okay? All right, so make a comment on this video as well. What did you think of that fight, and also the Tyson fight, and the others too? Nothing to do with e-bikes this time, but hey, we're out riding. Let's talk a little bit about stuff. Put a comment and let me know what you thought, if you saw it, or if you just said, I don't watch that stupid stuff. Okay, tell me that too, all right? Now, typically, I don't sit there and watch boxing and everything, but you know, when it said Tyson's fighting, I said, okay, I got to see this. I got to see. And it's free on okay, it's not free. If you have Netflix, it's part of your Netflix package. But yeah, I didn't have to pay per view or anything like that. I would never pay per view anyway, but I didn't have to do that. So I says, yeah, I'm going to watch this thing. Let's see what it is. And then I couldn't even see it because the streaming thing wouldn't work too well. Terrible. What Netflix was doing with it. Let me know. Tell me what you think. Alrighty, folks. I think that's enough for today. Gotta head back in. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna head back in. I'm gonna grab another bike and head back out while I still can. Because this week coming up is going to have rain. So if I don't ride today, I'm not gonna get to ride at all this coming week, I think. So I might as well go and do a second video. I have other things I want to talk about. So yeah, let's do that. Let's turn here. Where's this go? Uh-oh. Does this cut through? Oh, I don't know. I don't think I've ever turned on this street. But anyway, good enough. Let me know what you guys think. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, check out xnito's products. Yep, take a look and see what their new accessories are, see if there's anything there that you like. Use the affiliate link. Use the discount code if it's applicable. I don't know if it is or it isn't, but give it a try. And then check out the new magicycle stuff too. Yeah, got a lot of stuff. Talk to you guys next time.